Welcome to your balance and mobility yoga flow. We'll begin with some breath work, coming to sit on your mat. Feet are planted on the floor and knees are bent. Bring your arms parallel with your shoulders. Take an inhale. Exhale, tuck from your pelvis, core, chest, shoulders, until your head and back are completely on the mat. Once here, create a diamond shape with your legs and bring the soles of your feet to touch, placing your hands on your body where you feel comfortable or allowing your hands to rest by your side. From here, inhale through your nose and then open the mouth and exhale. Continue to breathe in this resting position, connecting with your breath and your body. If you are holding tension in any part of your body, when you're ready, bring your legs together and wrap your arms around your shins like a bow. Fold your legs into your chest. Hold here to stretch through your thighs and your glutes. And if you'd like to release tension from your hips, gently rock your body from one side to the other. When you feel comfortable, bring your head in one direction and your legs in the opposite direction, coming in to a spinal twist. Continue to breathe as we release tension from our chest, spine, and hips. Take about 2 more breaths. As you exhale, return yourself back to center. Place your palms to the soles of your feet, coming in to a happy baby. If you'd like to release tension from your thighs, bend and extend through the legs to floss through the muscles in your legs. Take 1 more breath. As you exhale, bring your head and upper body in one direction and your legs in the other. Hold here to enjoy a beautiful full body stretch on the other side. Take 3 more breaths. On your last breath, turn your head and your chest in the direction of your legs. Plant your hands onto the mat and lengthen your legs long. Lift the gaze up towards the sky and roll the shoulders down and back, coming into an upward facing dog. Continue to breathe as we open up through the lower back and stretch through the chest and the neck. On your last breath, place your hands underneath your shoulders and knees underneath your hip at hip distance apart. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, lift your right arm and your left leg in a straight line and hold here to improve your balance and your core strength. Take 1 more breath. As you exhale, lower your arm and your leg and then switch sides. Exhaling to lift your other arm and your other leg and holding here. On your last breath, lower your arm and leg and then switch sides, continuing your balancing table on each side one more time. Continue to breathe and only move how you feel comfortable. On your last breath, bring your big toes to touch, your knees towards the edge of the mat. As you exhale, bring your hips towards your heels and lengthen your arms long, coming in to a child's pose. Rest here to open up through the hips, lengthen through the body, and connect back with the breath. On your last breath, push into your hands and round through the back. Come up high on the toes and push your hips up towards the sky, coming in to a downward dog. Hold in your downward dog for a moment to stretch through the legs and increase your circulation and endorphins. As you exhale, lift through your right leg and then windmill your right leg towards the top of the mat. Bring your feet to face towards the side of the mat and plant your hands between your legs, coming in to a wide-legged forward fold. Holding here for 3 breaths. On your last breath, vertebrae by vertebrae, begin to roll your upper body up until the crown of your head is reaching up towards the sky. Shift your left toes towards the back of your mat, bringing your right foot on a 45-degree angle. Unfold your arms to create a T shape and bring your gaze to look over your left hand, coming in to a warrior 2. Bend through your left knee, keeping your right leg straight. Take 2 more breaths. On your last breath, windmill your right hand next to your left hand. Bring your right foot in an inch. As you exhale, tip your upper body forward, allowing your right leg to simultaneously lift off the mat, coming in to a warrior 3. Holding here to improve your balance and strengthening through the left leg. As you exhale, bring your right leg to meet your left leg. Take a breath. And as you exhale, wrap your right leg around your left leg and your right arm around your left arm. Palms are touching, coming in to an eagle pose. Take 3 more breaths and only moving how you feel comfortable. On your last breath, unwrap your legs and your arms. Lift back through the right leg and tip your upper body forward, coming in to a warrior 3. Take 2 more breaths. On your last breath, bring your right leg back to meet your left leg. Bring your arms by your side and flip your palms to face the front of your mat, rolling your shoulders down and back to come in to a mountain pose. Rest here and notice how you feel, if there are any changes in your body or your energy. On your last breath, bring your palms in prayer position and bring your right foot to rest in your left thigh, shin, or ankle, coming in to a tree pose. Take 2 more breaths. On your last breath, lower your leg and bring your arms by your side. As you exhale, windmill your arms up overhead and clasp your left wrist with your right hand and gently pull your left arm over to one side, feeling a beautiful stretch down the side of your left body. When you're ready, switch sides. Clasp your right wrist with your left hand. Pull your right wrist over to one side and hold here. On your last breath, bring both arms back down to center. Rest in your forward fold for a breath. As you exhale, bring your hands to your knees in a halfway lift. And then exhale to bring your hands back down to center. Step both of your legs towards the back of your mat. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Plant your hands into the mat, coming in to a downward dog. Pressing your heels into the mat as far as you feel comfortable and holding here for a moment. As you exhale, lift your left leg up and then windmill your left leg towards the front of your mat. Toes are facing towards the side of your mat and plant your hands and upper body between your legs. Coming in to a wide-legged forward fold one more time. Take one more breath. As you exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, begin to roll yourself up until the crown of the head is reaching up towards the sky. When you're ready, turn your right foot to face towards the back of your mat. Your back foot is on a 45-degree angle and your arms are in a T shape. Gaze is floating towards your left hand, coming in to a warrior 2. Left knee is tracking above your left ankle and your spine is long. On your last breath, bring your right hand to meet your left hand, parallel with one another. Bring your back leg in an inch. As you exhale, tip your upper body forwards and allow your back leg to lift up, coming in to a warrior 3. Continue to breathe and allow the breath to anchor you in this pose. On your last breath, bring your right leg in to meet your left leg, and then wrap your right leg around your left leg, and your right arm around your left hand, palms are touching. Lower your hips, coming in to an eagle. Take 2 more breaths. As you exhale, unwrap your leg and your arm and lift your right leg up and dip your upper body forward, coming back into a warrior 3. Take 2 more breaths and only moving how you feel comfortable. On your last breath, bring your right leg to meet your left leg. Arms are by your side and palms are flipped to face towards the back of your mat. Bring your palms in prayer position and the sole of your right foot placed on your left thigh, left shin, or left ankle, wherever you feel comfortable. On your last breath, lower your legs and your hands. Exhale to lift your arms up overhead and continue a side body stretch one more time. Allowing your right hand to clasp your left wrist and gently pulling your left arm over to one side. When you're ready, switch sides. On your last breath, lower your arms by your side and begin a roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Once in your forward fold, clasp your elbows with your hands and sway your body over to the left side, bending through your right knee and straightening through your left leg. When you're ready, sway your body over to the right side and bend through the left leg and straighten through the right leg. Continue this once more on either side in your own time. When you're ready, bring your heels to touch, your toes towards the edge of the mat. Lower your hips and bring your palms in prayer position. Elbows are gently pressing against your knees. Spine is long to come in to a yogi squat. Breathe here to stretch through the hips and open up through the chest. Take one more breath. On your last breath, bring your left leg straight towards the back of your mat and heel toe your right leg across your body. Hands are planted in front of your right shin, coming in to a pigeon. Take 2 more breaths. On your last breath, turn your upper body to face towards the side of the mat. Bring your legs out wide and flex through your feet. Straighten through the spine. On an exhale, lift your arms up overhead, fingers are facing up towards the sky, and then fold your upper body forward as far as you can, coming in to a wide-legged forward fold. Take 1 more breath. On your last breath, roll yourself up and then turn to face towards your other leg, coming into a pigeon on the other side. Hands are planted on the mat and shoulders are rolled down and back. Gaze is neutral. Take 2 more breaths in your pigeon. On your last breath, come into a cross-legged position. Take a breath. As you exhale, windmill your right arm up overhead, twisting your chest to face up towards the sky. And if you like, rolling through the wrist in one direction and then the other. When you're ready, switch sides. Bring your other arm up overhead. And if you feel comfortable, rolling through the wrists in one direction and then the other. On your last breath, return back to center. Take an inhale And as you exhale, windmill your arms up overhead, clasping your palms at the top in prayer position. And then exhale to lower your hands down to heart center. Taking this time to close with gratitude and thanking yourself for investing in your health. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or night's sleep. Namaste.